Hey guys, what's up? It's Zebra bringing you a roulette battle that I had against Armedfro, possibly one of the best battlers I've played. So he starts off with Victini, I starts off A reflex, so I switch out. He goes for sub as I have Heatran in. He goes for a focus blast, but he misses, so I roar his ass out into a Bronzong, and I go for the lava plume as he switches into his easy bake oven. And that does nothing. So he goes for a Thunderbolt, and it does almost half, which is actually good. But I go for Earth Power, being the idiot that I am. I forget that Rotoms have Levitate, I'm a retard. So I go into Zebra, predicting Thunderbolt, get the Motor Drive, boost my speed, as he switches out, and he goes into Aladdin. So I go for the Hidden Power Water, and it does about almost a little less than half. So I switch into Angry Flake, predicting the Earthquake, and of course I have Levitate, which is awesome. And I go for the Ice Beam as he switches into Victini, and it does nothing. So I set up a Light Scream, and he hits me with a Focus Blast this time, and it does nothing. And so he's just getting Life Orb damage, so I'm just going to recover. And he's going to hit me with a Fire Blast, and that's going to pretty much do nothing. He's going to get hurt by Life Orb again, and I'm faster, so, obviously I could just get another recover off, and I'm good to go. Oh, my phone. Hold on a second. Let me turn that off. Okay, back to the battle. I switch back into Zebra and take Overhit, and it does a lot, considering I have Reflect Up. That would have killed me. If I didn't have Reflect Up, it would have killed me. So I go for a Hidden Power Water. It does nothing, considering I think I am specs on this Zebra that I had. So I died to Overheat, and I bring in my Politoed and set up the Rain, and I go for a Surf. I guess he's just like death fodder, his Victini, because it really had no use for him. So I go for the Ice Beam, and it does a good amount of damage, and he misses his Sleep Powder, so he's going to switch the hell out of there, because another Ice Beam will kill from my Politoed. So he goes into his Bronzong, which is his Ice Beam Eater, and that thing just ate Ice Beams all day. So I go back into my Heatran as he goes for a Charge Beam, and doesn't get a special attack boost, which is great, and predicting the Overheat, he goes into his Garchomp, which my Heatran has nothing to do. So I decided to go for the Protect, thinking, might as well see what he does. Maybe he's, bandaged or scarfed or something, or life forward or whatever, I don't know. But he goes for a Substitute, which totally caught me off guard, and I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Really? So, I guess I decided to stay in thinking that he'd over-predict that I'd switch and, go predicting the Earthquake. So I just roar his ass out into his Bronzong. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep up with ×4 speed. As he goes for a Charge Beam, then he gets a special attack boost, so I roar him out thinking that he would have switched out fearing the Lava Plume, which I over-predicted him that time, and I'm just being stupid. So, a bunch of over-predicting on a roulette. So this time he does go for the Earthquake and kills me. And my Heatran is down. So, I think I bring in my Angry Flake to scare him out. Yes, I do. And he brings in his Bronzong and eats another Ice Beam, and it does nothing, because Bronzong's an asshole. So I set up a Light Screen, and then he's gonna hit me with the Charge Beam, and it does nothing. Look at that, no damage. And so I'm gonna switch out into my Mashed Potatoes, my Muck. As he switches into Easy Bake Oven, and he goes for Overheat, which does nothing. And I go for the Payback just to finish it off. Oh, and I get a crit. I think it probably did matter. I'm running like Special Defense and Attack, but maybe it did matter. This time he goes for a Sleep Powder with George, and it hits, and he puts my Mashed Potatoes to sleep. Question mark. Yeah, so, I'm asleep, so I'm gonna switch out, and I'm gonna bring in my Blockhead as he goes for the knockoff, knocking off my leftovers. Thinking I could take a hit, Light Scream wore off, which didn't matter as he goes for the Power Whip, as I go for a Hidden Power Ice, and it almost kills. Almost kills. Tangrowth Regeneration is an asshole, even though I run the exact same set. But yeah, his Tangrowth is pretty much down in HP as I switch in Angry Flake and go for Ice Beam because Angry Flake is really fast. As he brings in Aladdin and he goes for, I guess I believe a Scarfed, what the fuck, boom, and explodes on my face, and I only have like 116 defense, maybe even 98, because it is shitty. So I bring in my Politoed and I go for the Surf. with the ring boost and whatever. As he goes for a charge beam and it does nothing, and he gets a special attack raise, and that's cool. But Politoed's kind of a beast. Go for another surf and it's doing damage, and it's gonna be like 2 more hits. As he goes for a grass knot and it does nothing, it's gonna be like 8 hit KO because Bronzong sucks. As I go for another surf and bring him down, and he gets another grass knot and crits me, and I'm just like, gay, because I would love to have Politoed to take on a Garchomp. You know, maybe I could hit it with an ice beam and do some damage, but no, I'm not gonna get to because my got critted. But whatever, it's all in the game of Pokemon. So I go for the Protect, try to build up some HP. Thinking about maybe if I can, get another second Protect up. But let's go off the off chance and just go for an Ice Beam. But he goes for the Earthquake and it kills me, of course. So all that's left is my Muck, who's asleep, and I have Ice Punch, and I just hope I wake up after this Earthquake because I know I can barely live it. I guess a min-max hack, but I stay asleep and then I'm fucked because I get hit by Fire Blast. So GG Armedfro, you are too good. Oh, he got a crit that totally fucking mattered. It was a fun game. It was the last battle for the night that we had when he was streaming on Zap. But it was a lot of fun. GG. First time doing a ×4 video, so I had to try and keep up. But hope you enjoyed. More battles are going to be on the way. I have more videos on the way, but I'm starting to battle a lot more now. So like always, rate, comment, subscribe if I can talk. And I'll see you later, guys. Peace.